How's it going, guys? Theo Lalo here with you today. We are going to be hand engraving a little piece in a bright cut form. We are doing it in order to compare what it looks like versus a laser engraved piece. So this right here is a laser engraved piece. Laser engraved. This is a design that I came up with my own because this is going to be a bright cut. This scroll work isn't great, but it's decent. And we'll be hand cutting everything that we already designed with the laser. And we hand drew this all out. So here we go, guys. See what this looks like. Get this comfortable. So we've got let's see where we're at with the middle. So that's perfect center. And I was going to start with the scroll side. We are going to come this way. With one bright cut. So let me go ahead and show you what the difference is going to be between this sort of cut, like this hand engraved cut, and what a laser will do. So this is the same design with the laser. Now notice what the cuts look, they just look different. I love the bright cut with a hand engraved. Now we'll keep on going just to kind of show you, but yeah, this was laser, obviously still hand drawn by me. Design everything by me as far as the scroll work goes. But this is hand cut. And that's why I like it a lot more. You can create some beautiful, beautiful artwork this way. We can actually start with this one right here. We are just going to strategically remember how we're going to push it. Go. Starting to get there. Again, same design. This is your laser after being polished. So I've had to go through and polish this down and get it pretty well polished. It's obviously not mirror shine polished, but it's a nice high polish. And then this is just normal metal, no polish, how it came. And then this is what it looks like. So there's some difference on what laser versus like a hand engraved look looks like right there. you guys are just tuning in, guys, we are just hand engraving a practice plate on some high carbon steel. Mainly just to show you what the difference is between a hand engraved piece versus a laser engraved piece. Same design, so same concept. Just one is hand engraved and one I used my laser on. So how I've been doing it here is I just went one line. I'm going to switch it up. We're actually going to do the full. We're going to do the full backbone right now. Why not? There we go. Got a nice bright cut all the way around. And now that'll allow us to basically follow the other side, create the other portion of the bright cut. Follow it up. There's one. Cut from here. Use that blade edge. There we go. And on this side, again, using that blade edge. This is a little bit more aggressive, so we're going to have to... There we go. Beautiful. Come in from here. Quick outer edge. This one from here. One. Jonah, so this is actually just a practice plate, man. So what I'm doing this video for is just to show you the difference between what a hand engraved piece and what a laser engraved piece looks like. So this one is obviously etched previously just to get the design exactly the same. But now we're hand engraving this piece right here. And then this piece up here was already laser engraved for a deep laser engraving. But you can tell the difference between a hand engraved versus a laser engraved. You guys tell me which one you prefer. I am a big proponent for hand engraved pieces. Just you can't beat that high polished look. Some people argue that you can do a 3D slice with a laser and get it to look like this. I disagree. I don't think you can. I've tried it and I failed multiple times. So with that being said, usually the cheaper pieces that people get from me are going to be laser engraved. And then if people want to pay premium, they go with a hand engraved piece. Either way, both are hand designed by me. One, I just let the laser do the work as far as digging out metal. And then the other, I actually do it by hand. So you guys tell me what you guys prefer. Hand engraved or laser engraved? All right, let's get going back on it. Again, guys, this is just a practice plate, nothing. I mean, I can mess up on this one, not really care much for it. But I just want to show you guys kind of like the art behind the hand engraved and why I appreciate hand engraved pieces that much more compared to laser engraved pieces. It's an art. It really is just, it looks better. I can, a lot of people say they can't tell the difference, but usually it's because they don't engrave. I can 100% tell you the difference between a laser engraved piece and a hand engraved piece. I think both have their places because I mean I do laser engraved obviously, but I don't think it's an artwork in and of itself unless somebody's actually taken the time to design something from scratch by hand. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to work on some of the backbone stuff. Come back out. I'm just going to go with one slice for these because it looks okay. Just like that, and it's nice and bright. And all that does is just gives you accents for leaves on the outside for the vine. There we go. And then from here, let's finish the side. And guys, this is this sort of engraving right here, really good for jewelry. I really love it for jewelry. It's a great cut. Looks awesome on rings. Looks awesome on watches. Really, it's something that I really like. Let me go ahead and show you what a number will look like with a bright cut as well. So numbers, as far as they look. So this is what a 3D engraved, laser engraved one looks like right there. Let's go ahead and do those that 38. Just so you can see what it looks like. Let's start off from here. A little bit on my My numbers and letters are a little trickier because they actually have to have some definitive form, right? Scroll, you can kind of screw up scroll a little bit, and I mean, it's just a scroll at the end of the day, and most people won't notice. But if you mess up on a number, it is really noticeable, because I guarantee you there are people out there that have better penmanship than me. 90% of you probably do. So we've got to make sure that when we do this, it actually looks like a number at the end of it. So there's one portion to it. Okay. And we'll start on this one, this point right here. Then notice this one has this point right here. So what we'll do is we're going to come in from this way, and then we'll come in back this way to get that same shape. There we go, there's one. And then this one's trickier because we're going to do a backhand cut on this one. More of a blind cut for me under the microscope. Ta-da. And there's one number 3. Again, like I said, these types of engravings look super good on jewelry. Just to show you the difference, here's the 3 with the laser engraved polished one, and then here's the 3 with the non laser engraved and basically hand engraved piece. So I really prefer this look right here. I was going to try to zoom out on my plate all of a sudden. This is funny. All right, let's see if we can do the number 8. Try to find center. Okay. Just got to decide where we're going to start from. I want to start with a forehand and not a backhand cut, so let's start from here, in the middle. A little too aggressive on the blade edge there, which is fine. We'll fix it, but that's a mistake right there. Again, that's probably the biggest thing that you'll struggle with hand engraving is, errors. Errors happen since we're human. One, and then we're going to come back this way. Not perfect by any means, but that gives you an idea on just the glint. That's why I really like it. If I show it to you with light hitting it, just whenever light hits it, you can see all yeah, that's why jewelry looks good with bright cuts. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, I do appreciate your subscription. Again, we're working on an art form here, and, well, art doesn't pay a ton of money unless you have a ton of followers. So, again, thank you for subscribing. If you do subscribe, if you don't subscribe, I hope to, run into you again on here. Let's go back to some scroll work. Why not? There's the compressor. Alaska Air, Land, and Sea. No, this is so I'll show it to you here. This is a GRS graver. This is going to be a different model and brand. This is a Lindsay graver right here. But what ends up happening is there's a piston inside that acts like a hammer. So it would be the same as kind of like me holding it here and then hitting it with a hammer on the back end the whole way. So I mean, I'll show it to you kind of. And I have a foot pedal that basically vibrates whenever I push it down. So it's pneumatically driven. The hose keeps getting in the way, so I have to keep moving it. Yeah, guys, so that is, in essence, the difference of what hand engraved versus a laser engraved piece looks like right here. Let's see if I can. So there you go. There's kind of like the difference, what it's going to look like. This one that I'm moving is laser engraved. This one is hand engraved, as you've been watching. So which one do you guys prefer? If you're just tuning in, like I said, laser right here versus hand engraved right here. Here are the numbers kind of, so you can kind of see the difference. I'll be making a full YouTube video once I'm done with this, just to compare them at a macro level and under the microscope, so you guys can kind of see. But yeah, I'm a prefer of the laser, or sorry, the hand engraved stuff. So yeah, so whenever you guys are choosing your art pieces, whether it's rings, whether it's you know, firearms, whether it's whatever it might be out there, you know, it's just your preference. One does cost a little bit more money. Hand will usually cost a little bit more money, just because there is more time consumption in there. It's a skill that has to be built up, versus a laser engraved piece. Honestly, unfortunately, most people just rip off a bunch of designs on Etsy and just reuse them all over again, and people think that they have these really cool, unique pieces, but they don't. It's the same crap all over everywhere, because people are just ripping other people's designs and artwork off. So if you do use lasers, guys, you know, come up with your own artwork. If you are going to have a piece made for you, you know, work with the artist. And if they say they don't know how to, then obviously you know that they're not an artist, and you're not going to get a unique piece at the end of the day. Especially if they don't have any sort of, I guess, contact or connection with anybody that can actually do it for you as well. I tell people this kind of stuff is kind of like choosing a tattoo artist. Just choose wisely. And so if you're going to have people do work on your stuff, choose wisely. But yeah, guys, anyways, I'll quit ranting. This is going to be it for tonight. We just did a quick short session, 35 minutes. Appreciate it, Breezy. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, if you guys haven't if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It definitely helps me. I'm hoping that maybe one day we can you know, do this full time all the time, and I can hopefully maybe teach some courses for people. By no means am I a master engraver. There are amazing engravers out there. I am just hopefully following in footsteps, and one day can hit their level. So until next time, guys, keep drawing, keep engraving, keep creating art. Love you all, and peace.